Imagine trying to sell your house, then 1 month goes by, 3 months go by, 6 months go by, and your house is still on the market. In this video I will reveal the most common reasons homes fail to sell and how to prevent this from happening to you. So without further ado, let's jump into the first reason, which is price. But first, let me ask you a question. What do you prefer, me lying to you or telling you the truth? That's what I thought, so here's the truth. If your home is priced too high, it's actually going to end up selling for less. And I know, at least in my experience, that sometimes home sellers want to overprice the home and then just wait for somebody to show up and give them less than the asking price. And then they can renegotiate and meet at the middle. This is a very bad strategy in most of the cases. Let's say that you, after seeing all the comparable sales in the area, know that your home can sell between 400,000 and 450. According to the bad strategy we were just talking about, you would go on the market at 475 or even more, hoping for a miracle. This can result in so many buyers being priced out and in your home sitting on the market for too long. You have to understand that days on the market are your biggest enemy as a seller. Let me give you an example. Let's say that the couple is looking to buy a house and they come to your house and it's been only 1 day on the market. They go to the house and they love everything. They look at each other and say, honey, this house is perfect for us. It's close to schools, hospitals, close to your job. What do you think they're going to offer? Well, probably asking or over asking to make sure they get the house. Let's say that the same couple comes to your house after 6 months on the market and 3 price reductions. They love the house, but they're concerned. It's been 6 months on the market, maybe something is wrong with the house. What do you think they're going to offer? That's right, they're going to probably try to negotiate the price lower because you as a seller just lost the leverage being that long on the market. No one likes to see a house sitting on the market for too long. Buyers usually compare similar properties and may be unwilling to pay more for a house that's overpriced. I will tell you now a few important secrets when it comes to price. This maybe sounds crazy, but the market is always going to give you what your house is worth. So even if you put like a crazy low price, like $100 for your house, people are gonna start overbidding and you're going to get more than just overpricing your home, if that makes sense. This is funny, but it's just the human nature. I saw so many people overpaying for a home because they're in a bidding war and they wanna win. So if you underprice your home, people are more likely to start a bidding war and give you over asking. Next secret is, and I see so many even agents making this mistake, and that's try to avoid prices like $199, $499, $449, $900 or $999, $249 for example. Always stick with even numbers. And let me tell you why. How do you search for homes? You go on realtor.com or Zillow and you set the price. If you do not set the price, you're basically gonna be swamped with listings. Sometimes buyers will search for homes only 400,000 and up or 500,000 and up. Real estate market is not a grocery store and buyers know that $499 is just 1,000 away from $500,000. So if you go on the market with 500,000 as a listing price, buyers searching up to 500,000 and the ones searching from 500,000 and up are gonna be able to see your listing. And even us real estate agents, when we are setting our buyers on search directly from MLS, we are always using even numbers. It's really essential to understand your local market. Real estate is all about supply and demand. In any given area there is a sweet spot for pricing that attracts potential buyers. And also detach your emotions from the house. So if you grew up in a house, that doesn't affect the price, unless you're a celebrity of course. Sometimes what I like to do is to bring my sellers to the similar listings in the neighborhood so they can see firsthand what the competition looks like. Okay, the price was the first reason and the most common reason. Now you can stop watching this YouTube video. I'm just kidding. Let's go into the next reason, which is clutter and personalization. Let's break it down. Clutter and personalization refer to the way your home is presented to potential buyers, and it can have a massive impact on whether or not your home sells and for how much. So why is this a problem? Well, there is a few critical reasons. First, clutter can make your home appear smaller and less inviting. When buyers walk into a room filled with too much stuff, it's hard for them to envision their own belongings in that space. If you know that you will be moving soon and you're confident that your house will sell fast, put all excessive stuff into the boxes. And the second is overly personalized items, like family photos or unique artwork can distract potential buyers. I'm not saying you should throw away all the family photos. What I'm saying is, while these items hold sentimental value to you, they can make it challenging for others to see the space as their own. The next reason is condition. The most popular video on my channel so far is what not to fix when selling a house. Be free to check it out. A house in poor condition can be a major turnoff to potential buyers. If they see a property that needs extensive work or renovations, they might not be willing to take on the additional work and expenses. And I'm not saying you should invest a fortune to fix up everything before selling a house. So what I'm trying to say is that the buyers want to see the home that appears to be well maintained. The truth is that some of the renovations people do right before selling are just not good return on investment. I always like to say fix instead of replacing. So in most of the cases you can avoid full bathroom and kitchen remodeling. This can be costly and may not yield a significant return on investment. Focus on smaller upgrades instead. The biggest return on investment when selling your house is definitely painting the interior. Also focus on improving curb appeal with landscaping, but avoid costly driveway replacements. Next reason is, and this is more common than I could ever imagine, and that's professional photos. Imagine paying someone $30,000 to sell your house and then they show up with their cell phone to take photos. How do people search for homes nowadays? Well, we said before, they go online and the first thing they see are the photos. It happened to me actually once that the buyers didn't want to see the home because it looked so bad on the pictures. Luckily I knew that neighborhood very well and I knew how that house looks like in person. We went there and the buyers loved the listing. We made an offer below asking and they got the house. Professional photos cost couple $100 usually, and this is the best return on investment when selling your house. And most of the time your agent is paying for that. So if your agent is not hiring a professional photographer, maybe they shouldn't be your agent. The next reason is your house is maybe too hard to show. If you are currently living in the home that you are selling, you want to make sure that you and your real estate agent talk about what time of the day is good for you for showings. Especially those first few weeks on the market when the listing is still hot and you want to get as many people as possible to see the house. Also, let your agent host an open house on the weekends. This can be beneficial as many buyers don't have time to see homes during the week. The next reason is, and this is a bit controversial from my side, your agent is not doing much. You want to work with someone who will always tell you the truth. If your house needs to be clean, if you need a price reduction, if you need to remove certain items for the house to be easier to show. And you want them to give you the most honest feedback from other agents after the showing. So these are all information that can help you improve and sell your listing. And if your agent did everything right that we just talked about, starting with the price, professional photography, giving you honest advice and feedback, and your home is still on the market, it may be time to cut the price. So we are going back to the most common reason homes do not sell. And sometimes it's just the market conditions, you know. Maybe the interest rates are too high and the market is shifting and there is fewer buyers looking for homes out there. Important thing to know that if your home is not getting any showings or offers, you want to act fast and be more aggressive with those price reductions. Every time you cut a price, you will reach a new pool of buyers and eventually somebody will make an offer. In the end, you have to remember that home selling is actually more stressful than home buying process and not so exciting, so it requires a lot of work and planning ahead. If you find any value in this video, please subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, please post them down in the comments.